Meet Thando. She is a learner who is very happy to go back to school after waiting for a long time to see her friends. She has heard many people talk about COVID-19, a disease caused by the coronavirus. COVID-19 is very contagious and is spread when fluid droplets that carry the virus are transmitted from one person to another or from objects or surfaces that some of these droplets have caught onto. How can Thando get the virus? When a COVID-19 infected person coughs, sneezes, or shouts, droplets containing the virus are released into the air, then fall onto skin and other surfaces. Luckily, there are many things that we can do to help Thando prevent getting infected with COVID-19. Since hygiene safety starts at home, we must all follow these 7 golden rules. 1. Thando must wash her hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds each time. She can sing happy birthday twice to make sure she washes her hands for 20 seconds. If soap and water is not available, she must use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 70% alcohol content. She must make sure that all parts of her hands, including in between her fingers, wrists, and palms, are thoroughly washed or covered in hand sanitizer. 2. Thando must avoid touching her eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. 3. She must avoid close contact with people who are sick or who display any symptoms of COVID-19. 4. When in public, she must always practice social distancing, which means keeping a distance of at least 1.5 meters from others. 5. If Thando feels sick, she must stay at home and try to keep a distance from others in her household. She must make sure that she does not share items like unwashed eating utensils or personal hygiene items. 6. She must cover her cough or sneeze with a flexed elbow or a tissue, then throw the tissue in a bin with a lid. 7. Thando's house must be regularly cleaned and all frequently touched objects and surfaces must be regularly disinfected with an alcohol-based disinfectant that contains at least 70% alcohol. The COVID-19 pandemic is tough on all of us, and it's very important that we don't forget to stand by each other through these difficult times. What should Thando do if her friend needs a hug? Thando should not feel bad that she cannot touch someone or sit very closely to them while providing them with emotional support. She should explain that they are keeping their distance for everyone's safety and provide emotional encouragement and motivation while keeping her distance. Thando can also call her friends or family whenever she feels lonely or if she needs someone to talk to. Today, Thando is feeling a bit sick. She suspects that she might have been exposed to COVID-19. How will she know if it's COVID-19 or just the common flu? The main symptoms to look out for are fever, dry cough, muscle ache, shortness of breath, tiredness, and diarrhea. The Department of Health officials are performing thousands of tests and screenings daily. Thando can contact the COVID-19 helpline or WhatsApp help service for a screening, and they will refer her if she needs to get tested by taking a small sample from her nose or throat. She will also have to stay at home for at least 14 days while being monitored for symptoms. She's not allowed to go to school until she has recovered. When traveling to school, whether it's with public transport, sharing transport, or by walking, Thando must always practice social distancing and good hygiene to prevent the possibility of infection. To prevent the spread of COVID-19, Thando School will have to put the following measures in place. Teachers and learners are only allowed to attend school if they are healthy. Learners must sanitize their hands when entering and leaving a classroom. Learners must be seated at least 1.5 meters apart. It is very important that Thando's teachers make sure that there is proper ventilation and a flow of fresh air through the classroom, and that they clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces such as tables and chairs. Pens and pencils must not be shared amongst learners or teachers. There should be no sharing of food or eating utensils. If Thando and her classmates follow these rules, they will help create a safer environment. Let's work together and help Thando stop the spread of COVID-19.